weeks, she will know that she's pregnant. What an angel! What an angel! Where we say God don't minister to say he go born.
In that case, if somebody knock you one time, now somebody that knocked you one time, we should be asking question: is it raw or with condom? So we're not sure yet. Is it flesh to flesh or with rubber or with rubber
That
band?
flesh, it could be flesh to flesh now. That's why she
That's
bring
why that
pregnant.
guy. No, you
What if
can't
it's
say that, man.
what if it was rubber band? We can't
Can't
say
say
that.
that.
We're not sure. Were you there?
So that's why they say mohbad self say he don't know whether na he get the guy self because he cannot even remember whether na condom he used that day.
I've been a robber.
Who said that?
He cannot remember if na condom I've been a robber.
I remember whether he used condom or been a flesh to flesh.
Hey. Okay.
So that's why DNA is a must. Very, very simple.
No, that DNA is a must too. It's a must. Apart from even apart from whether mohbad or because of the boy push yourself, that DNA.
That baby, that baby's future. Because of his future, that DNA is needed.
DNA. She's too mean.
So this girl wake up on the next day morning and go to Sahara to speak nonsense. That and say, Baba. She went to Sahara, say Sahara no be Sahara.
At where?
Sahara reporter now. She went there and accused Baba of reason why the results not come out well. Say that Baba go bury and quick. We make
she do video or the blog for her.
Now see the place where I pick. She said she accused her father-in-law of being responsible for the inability of the autopsy text to be ascertained because of her husband's death, lamenting that the late singer father ignored everyone plea and hurriedly buried her husband. She told Sahara reporter, "I have been sad. I have been heartbroken since yesterday when I got the news on what the pathologist said about the autopsy." Now, Wumi, are you telling me it was yesterday you got the news too? Since last week that the result came.
The husband is in morgue. You are doing party.
Ma? Kọ sílẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé ọjọ́ kejì inquest ló máa post ẹ̀.
Hey!
He has written this thing down because whenever they are asking this lady, she said they should wait for autopsy. Not be so she stopped for inquest. She said they should wait for because she know what they are going to bring out in the inquest. She know what they will bring out from the autopsy. And this thing that she posted today, she has written it down. She waited for today to post it.
But please, I want to ask you something. This show, is it he want to be a president of Nigeria? Is it the way she will lead us, supporting killer?
You have to get something clear. Shoren has his own page, and he's just a CEO of Sahara Reporter. I don't think Shoren will be checking every single thing that is posted in Sahara. Maybe until anybody raises that concern to him directly, and in that case, and it's media.
But she doesn't know anything about this.
Please, it's a platform. And again, he may be having one side of the story, so he needs someone to brief him on the case. But I believe that if anybody briefs Shoren on the case, I knows very well that I don't think Shoren want to do things like this. I don't think we want.
This I'm surprised.
I don't think he want to do that. But the reason why Shoren may be there is because of Falana. Because Falana, was the one that handled his case when he was detained recently. All this while.
But this one, if it's ridicule, he cannot even be president.
Somebody as wicked. I never see anybody way wicked like me in my life. Oh, if you are not wicked, you wicked to somebody till the person pine. Even after pine, you are still wicked to them.
When they talk, what are people they support her? No, because a lot of people who they
No,
support
even
her, they are the
our
same
own.
feather
I'm
now.
still talking about our own. Go, 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 go.
People who supporting her and her, they are the same character they have.
Let
They
me
are the
tell you,
same
ma.
feather.
Let me tell you, ma. We know those ones. They have already chosen their paths. That's what they want to. They want to follow. That's where they want to follow. This thing is not do or die. They have chosen their wrong paths, which they believe is their life. What of people who even did this justice for Mohbad? That their behavior self, upon this our justice that we are on, is wicked more than Wunmi own. But they are
Which
not.
people?
We have them in our midst. What do you mean by which people?
Me, I don't know them.
Ah, okay. There are plenty in this justice for Mohbad. They are
Mm.
accusing Wunmi, but they themselves they are like Wunmi.
Mm. Even say for justice for Mohbad, so for me to see some people
I think now
supporting
you me
Wunmi.
I know. Show me another one. Now you me I know.
You know
Princess.
me.
Yes. Now you I know say you bad that with me. So show me
I'm
another
bad
one.
like Wunmi. Are you sure?
You way twerk pass with me. Where they twerk, you they carry nyash, they twerk.
Me?
So
Did I
yes,
use my yash twerk for you?
that time we come twerk that day now, we don't forget where we dey play
I wear
music.
my clothes, so I know, I
No,
wear clothes, so I
where
know
they
be
go left, they go right. Make I hear.
Papa, I no behave. I wear clothes, so some people know they wear clothes. Me, I they wear clothes twerk.
Iron ladies talking to you, 50 million. Yeah, this is 50 million.
With the 50 million check.
Don't mind him, Jare. That guy. Don't mind Paparano. I know it's on my birthday he's talking about. I danced that day now. I danced away my sorrow. You know why I said that, Mommy Yaba? It's like, people that they keep castigating each other on this justice for Mohbad, Some people
Okay.
some people forget that even after this justice for Mohbad, there is life.
But let me tell you one thing. Princess, you see all those people, they are not for justice. I know the people you are talking. They have mission. They are just pretender. Not be all these
That's what I'm saying. That is the
people
reason
they
why.
put
That's the
ika for
reason
their
why
name.
I'm saying that some people, their mindset, is even it was past Wumi on. Is it not because Wumi did their own? We see that everybody is putting mouth. Some of us that we say that we are fighting for justice. How many people get bad behavior where they are even their mother-in-law they tolerate them?
But okay, let me tell you one thing. Somebody get bad behavior or more than not they tolerate them. It's different than you kiss you can kiss someone. Oh.
Okay, what
You
is it?
can kiss
What
someone.
don't you know that we have different ways of killing? For you to use your mouth to spoil somebody, you have killed that person because immediately you spoil that person, the person will not get him he or herself back again. The person will be thinking of if I do this thing, they will say. If you have
Ah,
killed the person spiritually.
now God you know waiting Ilere Oluwa pass through from this lady.
So it's not until we stab, like the way we are saying somebody stab
Let's
now.
put it that
Some
way.
people have used their mouth to stab somebody. Some people have used their attitude to stab somebody.
50
Killing is
million share
killing.
to DJ did 50 million share 50 million purchase share to DJ Bami spending freestyle at the
We need
West.
we need people to come and testify. Oh. There's 50 million projects now, and there's
So
security for them. That person's security is safety. After the whole scenario, the person will travel out of the country. It's a bargain. So let's tell it to people.
now people who dey for the house now, and then now those people who dey for the house they can.
Money will
It's
be
better
saved.
for them.
We go meet police. Maybe you go find 1 or 2, 3 there that are part of the investigation. Call her, how far my friend come. More talk.
If the
Even
person could,
Paparano, even
More
this
talk
one where
seriously.
even this one where they petition self, they give her this money. They carry her. go shaye for Abuja. He go come out.
You see, people go hardly come to you because they not trust these things.
Yeah, they
Private
won't trust you.
investigators, nice private investigators are the ones supposed to be doing this thing, going around
Yeah, yeah,
looking for people, then negotiating with them.
Papariano.
I mean,
yeah.
Lady Aries, she's saying something. Hold on. Let me mute. I'll be back.
What you say, you are right. It's true.
speak for yourself now. Which one be Lady Aries? Let Lady Aries speak for herself now. She can speak for herself, I beg.
She
So
said
now
she
that is it
sent the
now.
message that you should put it by you should display it, especially the Jibami.
But I don't go answer them.
You think, Ayo lady, you think those people, they know that we want to cash, they will think you want to cash them now.
You think they will answer you?
These are things that you
When
go to them, you go to, you know, people they are the weak one. Mama Mohbad, as she is there, I see no reason why Baba Mohbad have not go and meet the woman. Go and meet the woman, talk to her. The
And
woman
give
will
her
listen.
50 million.
If the woman today, if Baba Mohbad today make a call that he wants to speak to the wife will, they will meet, they will talk.
Yes, you will talk.
Okay, they should be
But
having
do you think
people who are guiding this man. They are not leading him towards some technique. I don't know what they are doing. Like, I mean, a lot is not going on well because if it's me controlling that man or that is guiding him, there are things that you guys should be letting going on underground. That on underground that you guys see that you guys are working underground. We don't see anything going on there. We don't see anything. And you guys will be saying that if we are working underground, should we be telling you? We'll be seeing effect. You must not tell us, but we'll be seeing the sign that something's happening. But the signs we are seeing in the public is too bad. It's not showing that anything good is happening on our side.
That was why I para this morning now. When they are
you need to hear Joy Reality. She said, Mr. Muiwa is working. He's working. I support him. I was like, Jesus.
you know they
Joy Reality.
that.
No, Detola, Joy Reality. Yes, Detola.
There's one lady that always supports Muiwa like that. I think they call her Mojisola something. I told her, I say you need to behave yourself, madam. You'll be saying Muiwa is working, Muiwa is trying. Are you for justice? And you are the same person castigating people that person is anti-justice because they talked about what did they call it? GoFundMe, and you see somebody on Papariano's platform.
The other day, Lighton said that Mojisola is her sister, so younger sister.
Wonder.
Yeah. So
You see the same Mojisola Papariano.
and Lady Aries, I don't know why they so much like dislike her, especially when Lady Aries talks about her legal team. They don't want to hear it.
You know what I say about that Mojisola, eh? They are just
No, they
blaming
even know
Lady
her.
Aries. That Lady Aries want to say, nah, I'm the one. Is this one? She too, she want to make sure people know that she's there. She's at the
People
front.
are jealous. I mean, it's jealous.
I say she came up on a Olori Ebi platform. I'm at work now. I just want to pass one information now. Arifa just went to court yesterday. Arifa paperwork is on the table. They are signing the paperwork. They will release Arifa next by Monday or Tuesday. Arifa has spent another 2 weeks there now.
Princess, who was talking like that?
Is that Mojisola? And I was up there that day. I was saying, why are people doing like this? You don't want people to talk. You say Arifa will come out next tomorrow. Now, hopefully, it will come out too. And that same day, I heard that they say, this case they are using style to shift it away from Oba to another place. That Arifa, let's help Arifa. You say Arifa, I say I just finished talking to Arifa now. Arifa went to court yesterday and they are doing the paperwork. Arifa will come out on Monday because time has gone now. Today is Friday. Arifa will come out Monday. Arifa has spent another 2 Mondays there now. She didn't.
Ariana, you know what we are just saying.
Second, I would just join. No, you are.
Maybe he's out well. Yeah, he's the one. Bring him on.
Now, Mr. Meanwhile is our way.
Is that Mr. Muiwa?
Naibiawe.
Is he here?
I don't know.
I see one away join. Don't say don't run come out.
If Naim
Papariano, you've not
is
watched
the
where they
one.
get one kofuni or
Yes,
the Blackisne.
we're playing it yesterday now.
I have it on my phone.
You have to work with the public when you were done. Even today. Wait now.
TikTok config giver. I did record that one. I was at
We
work.
want go collect.
I want to ask something. No, this girl still alive. Tola ni she want tí ó ti wà alive. No, she was. I want.
What does it show? Oh, she show by. Oh, she show. Oh, she show me best. Oh, one yeah. Oh, this small but it's mighty. Yeah.
Ó lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ó ti kọrin fún yín láàárọ̀ yìí. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọlọ́tẹ̀.
Anyway, disregard that. She's mine now. I mean,
He did for line like as I'm talking to him.
Mr. Andy is back. He's back to Mr. Andy now.
exactly.
He spoke today. Let me tell you now. Let me tell you now. I was at Super V at the Super TV.
I was playing it here. Go on.
Immediately I finished my submission, Mr. Andy came. So because they felt Mr. Andy is going to talk long, and Nikki Shaya said, "Let me talk before Mr. Andy." Immediately Mr. Andy finished. Detola came up. Detola said, "I came up because of Mr. Andy." Mr. Andy came down.
Because it doesn't, since the day that Muyiwa dissolved the group, they have issue before Muyiwa dissolved the group. So since that day, I think there's been something going on between Andy, Ladies Ryan, Ryan Whisper, Bossma, and all of them like that. I think so.
What I just see is that some people are feeling like
All these groups, all these guys, right?
Papariano. What I just feel is that some people are feeling like a celebrity. Then they felt with Mr. Muyiwa's validation, they have all the information. That's how I feel. So sometimes they yarn rubbish. And I don't know, I keep wondering, do they even listen to themselves? They will talk for like 5 or 10 minutes, they will make their submission, and the submission will be baseless, pointless, and they won't even go directly like they are supporting Muyiwa or they are proud of him, except Joy Reality that was like, Mr. Muyiwa is working. I was like, Jesus is Lord. Why didn't I see the result of his work yesterday? Then Aniki Shaya was like, Then meanwhile, Detola will be saying, don't interject me. Now, what she's complaining about, she's doing it. Then Aniki Shaya was like, hey, Joy, I'm talking straight. If it's your own, you should take. I said, yes. That's both the sweet. I'm enjoying it.
You know why now? Because I don't know why they are dragging. They asked us to say which way forward. That's when Detola started again with the story of 3 weeks or 1 month. Start talking about dissolved group or no group. You want to start dragging Andy. You want Andy. What is the meaning of that? The person that created group with you say he dissolved group. And I see her. Somebody is telling me. Somebody was saying, it's not all the group that Mr. Muyiwa dissolved. He still have one group. And it's true. He still have some group that he's talking to secretly.
Yes, that's what I see today.
Secretly.
Exactly.
He's talking to some set of people secretly.
So those ones that he's not talking to now, they're not the one that body the paper
Yeah.
I did not say so. Papariano, you want to submit
their VIP seats.
Papariano, you know that since that GoFundMe, that GoFundMe issue, some of us we know where we go to, we know where we don't go to.
Yes, now
even though some of us got promoted to become moderator.
People have called me and just because of this GoFundMe. 2 people they told me.
Yesterday now, let me tell you now, I was not hearing Papariano's name. Emma Jackie Papariano ma fi wá ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. Gbogbo nǹkan tọ́mọkùnrin yẹn sọ, òun ló ti padà ṣẹlẹ̀, mo kàn rẹ́rìn ni. Mo type síbi chat yẹn, mo ní I can now type so that mo ní they don't go block me today. No, not Detola. I'm saying at Olori Ebi's platform. some people were calling in and they were like saying, is about that GoFundMe and everything you've been talking about. In fact, I was so happy. But it's just that I realized that some people have fortune eye to see or predict something that can, that is likely to happen in future if you don't follow this step.
There's one thing about this life, right? What I'm saying is not correct. People are watching me too. That's what you have to know. People are seeing, because entomate is just time. But with time, try nìyẹn ò tẹ́ rí pé nìyẹn ṣe ń feel good, kò dẹ̀ gbé anything sórí ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe nǹkan títí ẹ̀ lọ ó dẹ̀ wà okay. I mean, then you've got to check your own self too. Maybe the mistake is coming from my own self, and that's what people are just gonna be doing. Because I know many people, Papa, before birthday, I'ma pick you up, I'ma shele up, I'ma taking rokini. I swear, but anybody picking me up, I be killing me. Could you see top 100 things I'm thinking about? I have other things I'm doing. Even as I'm talking to you right now,
all the time you are doing birthday, you didn't come online. I'm just scared.
You know what happened? I don't know why. Mr. Muiwa know the look face before he come out sometimes, because you see that they just gave us one slam about a result yesterday.
Hold on, Madam. You now reminded me. Princess, please, because there's noise here. Now you just reminded me. Now when they were now saying, don't they listen to Mr. Muiwa? That doesn't. Bossman now said, Mr. Muiwa does not know how to address people in public. That he's good at talking at the back door. I was like, Jesus is Lord. Where are these people coming from?
I was told, they said, Bossman spoke for him today, that said, if people said they don't want to do Mosu again, that they should, do they have the 6 million to pay him off? Is he Odumosu that tell you people that he needs 6 million? Or is he Muiwa that say you should come and say 6 million? Can you hear that? Huh?
Sherry lately, Madam Aries. In fact, I mean, Princess, when all those things was going on, do you know what came to my mind? I was just like,
it's on our own judgment. It doesn't call him.
She, Madam Aries, that's my auntie.
Now when she received yesterday.
Bring her up, bring her up now. Bring her up.
No.
Princess. I was not like, when with all that, when they say Ojo ti pa bread àwọn èèyàn kan, mo kàn wò pé Ojo ti pa bread àwọn èèyàn kan. Bad market. We want to spoil market on there.
You know what happened is like, he did not know that they are going to attack him that yesterday. He thought people are going to rub mind with him like that. They just, before you know, if not that they attacked him yesterday, it's GoFundMe you want to talk about. They just give him bam. Is Pet Scale, or what's this guy named Pet Scale? He said, I have a question for you, Mr. I say, okay, I'm listening. He wanted to pick offense from the word that guy used. He said, well, we're in public domain. I won't say I will accept what did that word. I wanted to pick something out of it, but I will accept. And he now said, what happened? Do you know that there's going to be pathologists in the inquest today? He said, yes, I know. He said, that one I say, what was your preparation before today inquest concerning the pathology? Before you start talking back, go backward, go forward, no answer to the question. I was not there when Comfy confronted him, because they say Comfy batched him very, very well.
Again, okay, Princess, let me remind you one of the Comfy statements. Comfy was on her platform because I watched it last night. She was like, ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn, kí ló ń jẹ́ ká rìn ká pọ̀. So she was telling, I think she was on her platform. So she was now taking excuse from them. She now went to her own. She was like, excuse me, her own is jejely with some bullet arrow, and she was like, hey Josa, and I trust Latisne, they gave her that space to speak. She was like, hey Josa, the last time I checked, Karen Kakpo òun ló pa Mohbad. So now somebody now called him and was, I don't know, what was it, that time the person was like Papariano ó fẹ́ máa fi wá ṣe ẹ̀yẹ ọmọkùnrin yẹn dẹ̀ sọ. So when they now came back to Comfy now said ẹ jọ bí mo ṣe wà yìí orí mi ń gbá ẹ wò sà mo lè drag yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn.
You know what really even pain people? What pain people yesterday? They asked Mr. Muiwa a question and he was laughing. When even it's on this platform yesterday that Anne was crying, that people were begging her. Some people, two different people cried yesterday. Even Baba Mohbad cried. They now ask you, who is Mohbad to you? You were laughing. That pain people like, does this man really want justice? Is it for justice? Using people to laugh when people cannot sleep in their houses? And he's fond of using some of this bad word. The other time he said, can you agree more than the bereave, or how did he use the English self? Eh? Yesterday now he said, Karen Kakpo yeni. For where? Mr. Muiwa is dubious, honestly.
Sherry Taba gba justice
Baba will open his eyes, because now what is going to be his response with what happened today? Now the write up that
Madam Aniki, please, can you clear a path for me? Is it that York is opposing Andy? Yeah, because that I need clarification, please.
If I don't know if that's I will say, well, let me say, according to what I had today on Latisne, when people are trying to drag Muiwa of a thing like that, Latisne made a statement that it's because of Andy they dissolved the group, their group. I think maybe Andy is not having good time between them. They said they have different. How did they use their English? Oh my goodness. Structure. They have structure A, structure B. Maybe Andy is in structure B. The people in structure A, they are communicating with Muiwa. I don't know what happened between them. Maybe there's SA, or there's somebody that is a snitch in one structure that caused promotion. That's why they dissolved the group, according to the statement of Egbon today. Maybe York is not aware of the structure, according to him. Maybe after the structure, he and Andy too, they have something. I don't know. So to me, I don't really know what is in between there. People are just saying you cannot take Muiwa away. Muiwa is family. And I say this one, we are not asking Muiwa to leave. Muiwa will still be in justice for Mohbad. But
Madam Detola, Madam Aniki, I even said it when Madam Detola was doing her presentation, that even Madam Detola, for this your submission, you are even hereby added to Muiwa and to step aside. Can you want to know the balance solo? Kilo kan àwa pẹ̀lú títí wọn.
The new set of group. The new set of group that Muiwa is talking to, Detola is part of them. Sure, you understand? Is still among the people that Muiwa is still talking to. They are still doing it underground. They are doing it underground. So that's why they.
But excuse me, where is the result?
They want to kick against people that say.
But where is the result, ma?
I said that's why.
That's why people not ashamed.
That's why they are against people that say Odumosu should go. You understand?
Okay, excuse me ma, irú yesterday yẹn ló yẹ kí ojú ti Papariano, but at the end of the day ojú ò tí na because gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ òun ló ṣẹlẹ̀. There is nothing to counter whatever they presented yesterday.
I
Thank
know.
God pé at least the lawyer Shitu was, you know, at least that was a little bit okay decision. Kí ló ń sọ?
Can you
Ẹ wo ojú
can
ti
you
pa búrẹ́dì wọn
imagine
kan lọ jókòó sẹ́gbẹ́ kan.
can you imagine the big lie Muyiwa gave us yesterday? He said they have written application since February.
Mo tiẹ̀ wish pé
And
aristocrat lè bá wa dáhùn question yẹn.
after the you have written the application according to you, you came here. What was it not? How many months did they? What month did they come here for the GoFundMe? That should be 2 months ago, right? Inside the letter or the announcement concerning the GoFundMe, toxicology and autopsy was there. You people wrote mohbad burial there. People kick against it. I think they removed it. Now you are now telling us, giving us story that you have written applications since February about toxicology to do it privately and this thing. Now, do you want to tell us that the money is not on ground, or you are now lying? The money is on ground, but the government did not approve it. Approve it for how many months? Okay, now they didn't approve that one. That one is down. What about that yesterday? That they are coming to read the results, the pathologists and the this thing they are going to be in the inquest. Did you have our own doctor on ground to be able to counter them? No. Now you are now allowing lawyer to do the work of doctor, and you now want people to be happy with it. And it's still this public that you are coming to, that we need money. And when Detola was talking about him today now, that's the place she even messed everything up. He said, Babatu, Joseph Alobatu knows what Muiwa is going through. That is not easy. Since for the past 8 months that Baba has made Muiwa to be his, how did they talk? How did they say it? Spokesperson. Muiwa has not gone to Nigeria for once to go and see Baba. Maybe Detola was now saying to buy tickets. We all know how expensive it is. At least you buy ticket 3,000 or 2,000. So Muiwa cannot buy tickets. Baba should buy ticket for him before he goes to Nigeria. And it chose to be Baba's family. People have traveled to Nigeria now. They have gone to Nigeria to go and to even say, okay, because of the maybe even if that one, we know that one just went. He's looking for posts too. Sakuma. Maybe he went to Nigeria. He went to go and miss Baba Aloba now. Now, you claim that you are here in US, you cannot take leave, that you want to go to Nigeria for the past 8 months. And still people are telling you this is the way to
See,
Lenchi
Madam
went to
Aniki,
Nigeria. Lenchi that is
Aniki Shaya,
not their family. Yes,
Muiwa has nothing to offer
he
us.
has nothing.
Kò ní nǹkan kan tó fẹ́ offer wa. A ní láti máa pọ́n jẹ̀bẹ̀ lákìsà. He has nothing to offer us. If he has something to offer us, ṣe rí ìgbà tí GoFundMe yẹn tó gbóná tí Papariano tí gbogbo ẹ̀ gbóná ń gbà yẹn, òun ló yẹ ká ti rí traces. Okay, tell me, even when that Joy was she was saying it, and I really like her for that. She stood up for what she believed in. She believed in Muiwa. Yes, it's okay for her. She was like, you cannot, in fact, we're done. This is a luta continua.
I was here
nonsense.
now. I was here on the platform that day that Muiwa. Do you know since that day Muiwa has been dodging to come to Paparano platform? The way he passed this night, and that's the way we just pass him. Sometimes he will stay underneath there, listen to us, and he will go. Because they don't want you to say the truth. They don't want to hear that too. Baba has
Muiwa is
listened
just
to
making
somebody.
Aniki Shaya. Muiwa is making them look stupid. They really don't know how they look with all their presentation. They're really looking funny.
We want to see
They
what
will
will happen now. Let's see what will happen between like maybe today, okay, they are now Friday in Nigeria now. Let's see what will
I'm not
happen
sorry
between
to
now and
say it
Monday.
though, in case if they are here. I'm not sorry to
I
say
said,
it.
let's see what
I'm
will happen
sorry.
between now and
We might not
Monday.
we might not agree today, maybe next week or tomorrow. We might
We'll still
agree,
agree.
but I don't care. I don't need anybody's validation to be on TikTok. I don't care. I'm not anybody's friend. But that's the
I've
truth.
been on TikTok
They
before
supporting
Mohbad
Muiwa with
sleep.
their submission. They look so stupid.
I
Even when
said,
Mr. Andy was supporting Mr. Muiwa. I'm so sorry, Mr. Andy, in case if you are here. I like you, Sha, but you look so stupid then. But look at now that you stood up for yourself and you are standing for the truth. Nobody say you should support. We are not asking anybody to support us. We want justice. We want results. We want points. Be supporting stupidity, and you still be
me, I
proud to be
say, I
saying
want to
it.
see what will happen between now and Monday. What they will do.
Okay,
The
now
legacy.
Aniki Shaya,
Because
imagine,
Wunmi
are you?
has already queried Baba now. He has pushed Baba. He's pulling
I
Baba
don't
in.
know.
So
I
let's see
don't know.
what
Wọ́n
they
lọ
will
máa
do.
fẹsẹ̀ lé wọn tán o. Wọ́n lọ máa fẹsẹ̀ lé
Because
wọn tán.
Wunmi
Wọ́n á tẹ̀
has
máa
already
pòwe
said it
òṣì.
that for Baba to go and hurriedly bury Mohbad, that's why the result did not come out well. So let's see what they will do now. Let's see
Ẹ máa
what
gbóòwe
Baba will
rádaràda.
do.
Wọ́n ní kárìn kápọ̀ yíyẹ ní
Uh,
yíyẹ ni. Nọ́ńsẹ̀nsì
uh,
nìyẹn. Àwọn èèyàn wo náà rìnrìn òṣì tán. Mo
and
tiẹ̀ láìkí
gbogbo orin tá
kọfí
a ti
ní.
ń rìn gbogbo orin tá a ti ń rìn láti past 8 months kò yẹ wá ẹdẹ tún ní ká tún máa rìn kó máa yẹ wá bó ló ti fẹ́ ìgbà wo ló fẹ́ yẹ wá ṣó dìgbà tán bá ń bàbá oníbàbà tán bá fi ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ sí lọ́wọ́ tán gbé lọ sí kirikiri ṣébi tó ti fẹ́ yẹ wá nìyẹn gbogbo adúrúrọ tán pamọ́ bàbá yẹn ń sìn. Is it not the way? Is it not that is it not obvious that they are trying to nail everything on Baba, and you are saying that carrying Kapo?
Aniki Shaya. Now imagine Veron. Imagine Arifa. Look at what they believe in, where it landed them. At the end of the day, we have not even done anything to prove to people that these guys are saying the right thing. If not the little ones that we did that, okay, oh, they cannot even come out, they are not bold enough to come and tell us, okay, this is
I
what
was
killed
wait.
Mohbad.
I was. How many platforms did I miss, chairman, that they were saying that concerning Arifa that they would take money from GoFundMe to release them to do this. Day before yesterday now, it's on Oloriebi platform that they raised money for the release of Arifa. And these guys, they are not related to Mohbad. They just decided to carry the cross. And it's through this justice for Mohbad that they were, let's say they kidnapped to arrest. That Arifa has spent 1 month there. Now yesterday make it a month that Arifa was arrested. And they said, don't worry, the legal team will take care of him. They will do this, they will do this. Where is the money they said they would use to bail him? They said they will carry the responsibility. Well, which way have they carried the responsibility? That's a link that Paparano sent. Somebody sent that link to me. It was Esabo that posted it on Instagram about Oba talking about Arifa and Veron. But it's another thing they came to tell us here now that Arifa will be released. They will do, but it's on that's a link that they said they will still stay there. You see?
You see, let me tell you something, right? All these guys going around to take money. Anyway, they understand emotional platform. It's where people gather and cry and shout and feel emotion. They like to go there. Where things are done out of with people that On a good, they don't know their left from their right. That just live anyhow life. They like to get things done that way. What we read on Punch was that they are taken back to Ikoyi to be remanded for until on the 4th and 5th, that their first trial will be taking place June. And the bail that was given by Justice Aworo was 100 million naira each. That is on Punch. Now, what they are saying is underground. Who gave them that information? Did anybody ask? No. They just start contributing.
But wait, Arifa, Parano. Now you mean that they are still in the custody? They have not released.
Let me read for you. Let
They
me read for
sent
you.
me the link yesterday. I was unable to read it. I
Why
don't know.
don't they publish it and make everybody see it? Why is it sending
I
OTP?
saw that link. It was Ezabot that posted it on Instagram. So somebody shared with me.
What did they say? The one you read, what did they say?
I said they just the one you read out now. The same thing that they use Oba picture like this on on it. It's the same thing. But me, I'm being confused. In fact,
Let,
the
let me
mother
read.
called.
Let me read so that you hear. Now listen. Police has arraigned two TikTokers for defaming Lagos monarch Oba Elegushi. Then now I read. Adeshola James and Odumosun Awiye were on Tuesday arraigned before the Federal High Court, Lagos State. That is on Tuesday. Okay. Today is a Friday. That is Tuesday. They were arraigned. Tuesday this week. Arraigned before the Federal High Court, Lagos State, for cyber stalking, illegal publication, and defamation of character against the monarch of Ikate language. Let me see. Illegal publication 1, section 375. Defamation of character, section 376. Cyber stalking, section 24. Cyber stalking, they can escape this one. Legal publication. Did he publish anything? I don't know. Maybe the audio, the voice, defamation of character. This is the one that they can use to, have issue with them. But anyway, let's continue. The defendant, known as Arifanla Jogunomo Oduagba, were and they make mistake here. They put Okiki Oshun TV, and that is very wrong. They wanted to put here, respectively, were arraigned before Justice Abimbola Awogboro. Ṣé orúkọ náà ní ṣẹ́dí gbórúkọ yẹn rí? Awogboro. Ṣé Awogboro ni? Wọ́n fàmì sí. Wọ́n bá fàmì sí máa kà. Before Justice Abimbola Awogboro on 4 counts bordering on conspiracy, cyberbullying, and defamation. Conspiracy. They made up story, like they made up their own stories about Oba Elegushi, bullied him and defamed him. Okay. So now it says the police prosecutor, no sir, that is the police that prosecute the case, that carry the case. The police prosecutor, no sir, Uhunwango, told the court that the two committed the offense between December 2023 and March 2024. Uhunwango said James and Awiye illegally and unlawfully published audible sounds through their TikTok platforms known as Arifanla Jogomo Odoagba. He also told the court that apart from using their TikTok handle to commit their offenses. They also use other social media handles such as WhatsApp and Facebook. The prosecutor further told the court that their actions caused insult, injury, criminal intimidation, hatred, or needless anxiety to the monarch and the people of the Ikate kingdom. According to the prosecutor, the offenses committed are punishable under Section 24 1B, the one that has been eradicated by President Tinubu this year. So that one, a little bit safe there. And another one, Section 374 and 375 of the Criminal Code Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. Section 374 and 375. Okay. However, James and Aweye pleaded not guilty to the charges against them. Following their not guilty plea, the prosecutor asked the court for a trial date and urged the court to remand the defendant till the determination of the charge. Now, the police who took them to court tell the court to please allow these guys to be in detention, okay, till these charges against them has been tried in the court. This is the policeman. Now, however, the TikToker's lawyer, the lawyer of both of them, the TikToker's lawyer, P.O. Gungu and Elias Nwagiogun, told the court that they have filed their clients' bail applications, which have been served on the prosecutor. They have served, which have been given to the police. They urged the court to admit their client to bail in the most liberal terms. They convinced the court, Alpha lawyers and Veron's lawyer, telling the court to allow their clients to be bailed. Because usually when the police charge you to court, you are now in the hands of the court. You are in detention. From detention, anytime you have your case in court, you will go to court. From court, you come back to detention. But if court grants you bail, you don't need to go back to detention to the police. You have to go back home. From home, you can be going to court to your case. So we call that one court bail. But police bail is what should have been granted all this while. All this point they are contributing, maybe one policeman had called them that they can bribe, they can release them. A case that is already in court, police want to grant them bail. Police can only grant bail when they are still investigating and they have not charged the person to court. So I don't understand where this bail, maybe I will have to be explained to us where to get it. Because when police grant you administrative bail, they are still investigating you. They don't have clear evidence yet, but they are still checking, like Sam Larry Amali and every other person's mohbad death. Okay, they have not ascertained. So they can grant you bail. You can be coming from home. You can come and be signing in the CID. We'll have an eye on you. But now a case that police have to court, only the court can grant you, the bail here. Anyway, let's continue. The prosecutor admitted being served with the bail applications and informed the court that he was not opposing it, but urged the court to use its discretion in granting the bail applications. You see, the police prosecutor, they agreed that yes, like they will serve, a letter for bailing these guys. But they want the court to do that in their fairest term. That is for the court to do that. They have charged to the court. Then the court consequently, Justice Abimbola Awogboro, in her ruling on the bail applications, that she wants to decide the bail, how the bail will be like, on the bail applications, admitted each of the two TikTokers to bail in the sum of 100 million, 100 in each one of the two TikToker to bail in the sum of 100 million with two shorties in like sum. The judge also ordered that the shorties must be blood relations to the two defendants who have paid 3 years tax and with means of livelihood. Now, first of all, before they go around collecting money, have they got two shorties? Have they got the very easiest things? Okay. Now the money is 100 million naira. That's how much for dollar? How much 100 million naira in dollar? Can somebody check? Like, roughly. Let me see.
In dollar, as of today, dollar is 1.5 to naira. That would be like 1.5 times 100. That is 15 million, 15 something dollar. 15.
Yeah, okay, about $63,000.
But
So, were they able to contribute the $63,000? Then now, the judge also ordered that the two shorties must be blood relations to the two defendants who have paid 3 years tax and with means of livelihood. The judge, however, ordered that the two TikTokers be remanded in the Ikoyi Correctional Center pending when they can perfect their bail terms. She adjourned the case till June 4th and 5th, 2024 for further hearing. This is what we have in the public. So now those contributing money in the platform, what was the information that they gave to them? June 4, June 5, there's going to be hearing on the both of them, one today, the other one tomorrow. And the court said they should take them back to Ikoyi Correctional Center, okay, until they can meet up with that 100 million each and with two shorties. And the two shorties they have means of livelihood and they have been paying tax for the last 3 years. People like to do things anyhow. That's why they hate me. They hate me because I don't like that means. And I understand that those who are not exposed, they fall victim into things like this. Because they don't ask questions. They only get told. They get told and they cry. Okay, let's do. You don't ask questions. If I'm asking now, people who say you should contribute money for what and how much you should you contribute? Can anybody answer that? It's like nobody was there. Everybody's talking here like nobody was there now. You see? They'll be silent. They'll be very silent right now. They can't talk. Very silent. Quiet, like say them pour eyes for their body. Me that I'm asking questions, you think I'm stupid. But any experience in life, want to lorry me, but money anybody need lorry me, more lie me. Time I lorry me, gone, the person go too this smart, pass me. Small one. Very low return. I go ask questions till I did die like this. I dey ask questions. I did die because that's the only thing that can save me.
when they ask them to bring 100 million, are they the one that kill Mohbad?
You don't know now. It's the crime. It depends on the judge. And whatever money you pay, bail money is returned usually. I hope you know some. Bail is like deposit. When you rent a house, you pay deposit, right? When you want to live, they get paid back. Bail money is not eaten by the police or anybody. when the case finish, they will give you back your money. Bail always like this 2. I don't know who is telling you 2.5. Who? You see, this is the back door that I'm talking about. The back door. Back door. Now that money you contribute is in whose hand now? They will end up telling you that and we share, we give it to their wife, and this and that happened. They will just find something to say. Somebody that they said that they have taken back to Ikoyi, and they have 100 million. Is the publication lying? Is the next hearing 4th and 5th? No. 100 million or 2.5, which one? Somebody won't catch out. Pocket don't empty. Yeah, 50 million GoFundMe did they say they never see half of the money. 50 million GoFundMe did they sorry, $50,000 talking of 100 million. How do you want to start that? That's all of you hate me. The money get a resistance accept. That's all of you hate me. All of you here. You will run, then you will run, come back again. I'll just be looking at you guys. I mean, you take things easy and ask questions. I have been asking questions. What is Berekete doing? Where is Berekete? Since when? Right? And it's because I've seen where he's going. I can, maybe some people don't have eyes to see you, but me, I use my brain and my eyes and my life experience because I'm so serious in the case. So I want the case to be better for us to win. So I'm thinking about the case all the time. And I'm seeing the good things that have been done, the bad things that are coming. How do we tackle it? All right. I see it coming. Then when I talk, you guys have issue. Why am I talking? Why am I talking? I should be calm down. I should be calming down. I should be relaxing. But the things I'm asking, no one is answering them. No one is answering them. So, and again, when I'm saying the same thing, Papa no, you don't go out, you don't go out. Do I tell you I don't go out? We're out. I mean, we have different, we spend our time differently. And Very Dark Man is almost doing the same thing that I'm doing. I don't know the last time you guys went to tell Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man, you must go inquest. You must go to Corona inquest. Why didn't you guys go to Very Dark Man to go to Corona inquest? But you guys doing his analysis, right? You enjoy his analysis. But you can't tell him to go to the inquest. You can't tell him to form group. Why are you guys not telling Very Dark Man to form group? I beg you, Jerry. Abi una dey fear Moses. Una dey fear Very Dark Moses. Ay, wahala. So these things, me, I'm used to these things. I know people will just. That's why Kemi Ololo was very mad this night. That nonsense they are doing with me, that me, I don't talk. I just let them. I let it slide. They take it to Kemi Ololo side. Oh, gift. You are here online for gift. You are online for gift.
Mama caused them.
They say it to me. I don't talk. But Zibi Lion. If you know what I'm putting into the sacrifice behind it, forget about the sweetness. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy kuliyeni. Most of you guys know.
Why, that was why I used to tell people that
People can't
people that don't
understand.
really understand TikTok, they will be saying they are collecting gifts. TikTok have taken how many percentage is it, sir? That lion they see that
And
they
that is the day you got gifted. The other
yeah.
days you don't get gifted this and that, and you are still consistent. Everything you are doing, people don't understand. They don't know. You always think everything is. That's why I'm just happy, right? I'm happy that when anybody I see them feeling that way, I'll just guide them. Let's be going live, because I know when you begin to go live stream, you understand by force. Those ones who don't go live stream, they're the one who talk the most. Begin to go live stream. When you begin to go live stream, then somebody come and tell you, yeah, because you are being gifted. And then I want to see how you handle it. Then you will understand what we are doing. And I want to see how long, how many hours can you go? Eh? You don't have something else doing. Eh? You go cry. You go sing a joke. It's if I dey shine like this now, TikTok will make me dey shine. Can every second I dey look this. If I don't look here, I go look here. If I don't look this side, if I don't look here, I'm gonna look here. Because there are things happening either here or here. It's not just here or here. Things happening here.
People don't really know the meaning of the gift. That's why they capitalize on it.
Yeah, new. I see them as
Because
new.
if they give you gift,
Do you know how many persons have?
TikTok has taken almost half of it.
But for
That
you,
that that
even forget
lion
about
they
that.
give you.
Even forget about
TikTok.
that. Do you see? If you see how many persons have started just from Mohbad because they were thinking, oh, gift is easy, bro, sis. In few months, believe me, if they tell you how much you have spent, themselves out of their pocket, go and near them and tell them something, they will block you. They will just block you. They won't like me. I'm having time to entertain people. They'll block you. That's why Kemi lawyer was so mad today. Was giving them bass boost. Even popular newspapers will tell you to donate. The inquest, when you go to Corona inquest, Vanguard, Punch, they come and write that news. You go and get it there. You read it. Do you know what they put into getting it? They say they want your donation. They are doing it for donation. Oh, ignorance is not good. That's the thing. Ignorance is not good.
Aparado, what's our way forward to justice? Oh?
We are fine. We are good.
We are
Yes.
good.
Yes. Me. I mean, are you not good? Me, I'm good. We are neutral.
I'm good, but with the write-up that this girl that brought out today, I hope they will act fast on.
I will tell you something. The the last person you want to ever take serious in this life is a woman. Please allow women to do what
But
she's
the
doing.
legal team need to act fast.
That's what makes her happy. They are lying to her. They are lying to her. No shaking. There's nothing. Whatever about sue her or don't sue her. I mean, they are making. They are trying to. They are the one that is in a tight corner. So you understand? They are not sleeping. Seeing Mohbad there every day, like it makes their mouth shake because they will be feeling like, what if anybody go and do autopsy? What if anybody go and know what happened to Mohbad? So all of those things, it's not making them feel free. By now, I did with them bury Mohbad now. Wunmi would have bounced back and her group would have been causing under violence, trying to, redeem herself, suing for defamation, do all of those things, right? But now, she's in a tight corner. She is in a tight corner. She's being
She can't
flogged.
go for a normal business now. She's in a tight corner. No more business for her for long.
If this matter go 1 year, 2 years, as long as we the media are still here, she's the one losing because think about all of this time that her image is on the line. Her image is on the line for all of this while. I mean, she can't have the life anymore. So, and her son is growing technically, and seeing these things too. So, and people also, and the more the memory is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger than ever before. So, tell me, she's the one losing. That's why they are doing everything to get Mohbad buried. And Mohbad will not get buried anytime soon. That cannot happen. And I remember now you have the right, you are the wife. The wife too can go and request to bury Mohbad. Why did the wife not call the police to come and see what killed Mohbad? When you are the wife, you have the right. People are just being stupid. They had to wait for the man to come. The man came down, then they put everything on the man. They went to station that night. Women couldn't even write statement. The Russia couldn't write statement. They made Baba Mohbad to go and be writing statement. Statement on what? Does the man know what happened to Mohbad? You guys that were there that night, why didn't you guys tell the police what happened to Mohbad? They all ran behind. I don't know when they take my husband away. This and that. Sympathy. They are looking for public sympathy, and the public is wise. And especially with the way that right now we are the one controlling the narrative. There's not any of them want to put out there. Put it on Sahara. We will debunk it in just a twinkle of an eye. Put it in the best newspaper. We'll call them to debate. We don't run. We are here physical. We are here doing our things. And even those people who come and see what we are doing, they watch us. And in fact, we even have more audiences. If I check how many thousand persons who have come, let me check. How many thousand persons who have visited this live stream since I hosted this live stream till now? Okay, 19,005K. Yes, 19.5K persons have visited this live stream. So the 19, since I started the 1.5K that have visited this live stream, and they are hearing all this information. And every day, you know what it means? Be careful. Be careful. We control the public narrative. There's nothing. That's why we're not losing that ground. Living every day, 24 hours on the case. I mean, and not just because we are living, we are giving substance. We are giving something that